You're watching Sketch RC. So this is a Traxxas TMAXX 2.5 from 2002. So that makes this thing 23 years old. That's crazy. And so the description was, as much as I want to trust the guy, was that it's untested and it doesn't run. So he basically covered his ace on that. Didn't mention anything else. The last time he did run it, and that was 2008, so 17 years ago. So this puppy hasn't made noise in 17 years, and we're gonna change that. I kinda just wanted to go a different route too, and not buy a brand new one and just unbox it. And let's take something old and give it its life back. And I think that'd be a lot more funner and have a lot more value to it. I just got home from work, and it's been pouring rain, so the box is absolutely soaked, and it's kind of falling apart. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. This is how you know it's old. Look at that. Look at that antenna. It's gonna touch the moon. It's huge. Oh man, ooh. Definitely smells weird. So here, hold on. Let me get you guys a better view. Oh baby. Let's hope it's not just a giant piece of junk. Did package it somewhat all right. Surprised he made it all fit in this box. Dang. Oh yeah, man, I haven't had one of these in my hands probably about since, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. No, probably younger than that. 10, 11 years old. Dang. The TMAXX. Assuming that's the remote. Even had got all the original stuff here too. So the owner's manual and all that other stuff. So typically when people keep stuff like this, it means they kind of took care of their stuff. So we'll see. Starter, body pins, and 2 diffs. I'm gonna go ahead and assume front and rear. So 2 extra diffs. That's cool. Oh man, this cracks me up. Look at that, guys. The freaking TMAXX. Yes. We're gonna bring her back to life. You will roar again. All right, here we go. We're gonna pop the body off. She's a little bruised and tattered. Days of getting the antenna through the body. Ooh. So it looks like he attempted to clean it up just a little bit, probably just for the pictures. It's like he wiped the easy access parts down, but she's dirty. She's definitely dirty. Ooh, yeah, look at this. Ooh, she's nasty down in there. She's been sitting for a while, that's for sure. Which is good though, that's what I wanted. Definitely gonna clean this up before I start working on it. We're just gonna go through a few things, then I'm gonna clean it up, then we're gonna assess our plans on it. Right now, let's see. Uh-oh, that don't seem right. I feel like that transmission should definitely be engaging. I don't think there's a neutral on these. This is just your... No. Uh-oh. Well, it was untested. We'll have to pull this transmission and dig a little into that. Something's not right. It's not engaging. Okay, so what should we do first? Let's throw some batteries in there. Well, hold on. Let's check out the remote. The old top qualifier 3. This is my favorite part. Yeah! Oh man, look at that. Classic. The old telescoping antenna. Nice. I probably am gonna get rid of this and put a receiver in there for my DX5C. This would be cool to hang on the wall though for me. I think this is a nice collection piece. Let's throw batteries in the remote and in the receiver, and we'll double check and make sure all these servos work first. All right, I got batteries in the receiver. I got batteries in the old top qualifier 3. I forgot how many batteries this thing takes. It's like 8 in the remote, 4 in there. So a total of 12 friggin' batteries. Here we go. That's right. Bring the antenna all the way out. Remote on, truck. That's a good sign. Everything twitched a little bit. So let's start off with steering. Ooh, super weak. Super weak. A little bit quicker off the ground, not on its own weight. Not sure if these batteries are just slightly low or if it's just been a while since I've been around the old technology. All right, throttle. Throttle works. Brake. Brake works and reverse, third function. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. What should we check next? Let's see, let's throw the starter on there and see if this motor turns over. I don't want to try to start it. I just want to see if it turns over. Oh no. Yeah, that's just spinning freely. Here, look. So there's either something's broke or the starter's not engaging or something's missing. I don't know, we're gonna have to dive into that too. Dang, I'm gonna clean this all up. I don't like working on dirty stuff. We're in for it now, boys. But that's all right, I'm okay with having these problems. I like fixing stuff and bringing things back to life, and this should be fun. Gonna take it a little easy. These aren't waterproof electronics. A little bit won't hurt. All right, that's a little bit better. I just didn't want it super nasty. So, and if I could prove to make this a running and functioning TMAXX, then I will strip everything and detail the crap out of it. But right now, this is what we're doing. Let's pull this transmission. I really don't know what to take out of it. I think it's these. I don't know, I never worked on this. Appears to come a little loose. All these screws fall out. All right, so I'm gonna take that off. Maybe that in order to slip it out of there. That's gotta come off. No, so that's gotta come off. Make sure I don't lose my parts. Working on stuff is fun. Especially RCs. All right, what? Oh, is that a drive pin? Sure is. One down. Transmission is almost out. Ta-da! All right. Yeah, that just doesn't seem right. So it looks like the buster in half. I just got to take all these Phillips head screws out. I have a drill. Why I'm not using it, I have no idea. Sometimes just doing things by hand is easier. All right, what are we about to find? Pandora's box. Here we go. See a lot of like shreds of plastic, but not really seeing anything. No smoking gun. What am I missing here? Is that's just spinning. It's not engaging anything. Is this like centrifugal and I'm an idiot? Nothing looks broken. So like what? This part is just like not engaging. All right, so I am not a know-it-all and don't claim to be a know-it-all. And this is the first time I've ever even opened this thing up. I don't even know how it works. But I would think it's almost like a centrifugal type thing, because this looks like a clutch bell to me. And there's a pin in there. There's two pins. I don't know if, and I'm thinking this would swing open with just a little bit of revving. This would come out and it would grip those pins and transfer that power to the drive shafts. But this, oh wait, I was going the wrong way. I was prying it this way thinking it didn't. Okay, so that does open up. So that swings out. You'd think it'd be engaging though. Let me try to throw it together. This is all the way in. No, nothing's engaging. Unless I'm just not spinning it hard enough. Maybe nothing's even wrong. Maybe I just can't spin it fast enough to engage that. Maybe nothing's even wrong with it. Probably just don't know how this works. Somebody's probably screaming at me. I may have just went down a wild goose chase with the transmission. Maybe I just am uneducated here and this is normal and that clip will come out, engage the clutch, and that's kind of how it does its forward and reverse thing, and it's able to slide that clutch over the set of gears. and I'm just not physically able to spin this quick enough to engage the actual drivetrain. So we'll come back to that. But it was fun looking at it and learning a little bit. So now we're gonna move on to the motor. And the first thing, I'm gonna replace all this fuel line. So I'm just gonna rip all this stuff out of here. It's old and nasty anyways, but I can actually spin that. I could pull the glow plug. Should be able to see the piston move up and down, and that would mean that the motor's not locked, which needs a new plug anyways. Piston is moving, so it's not stuck. Is there anything else going wrong that we know about? We have no idea. Actually, don't mind how everything's a Phillips head. All right, gas tank out. Yeah, she's nasty. So I think it's just 4 screws for that motor. We're getting into this thing. 2.5 is removed. What do you guys think we're gonna find? Broken gear. It's probably a sign that couldn't get it to run. Was cranking on it for hours and hours and hours and broke something. That'd be my guess. Starter removed. All right, this should come apart. Oh, there we go. Can't tell if this is broke or if that's supposed to look like that. Hold on, let's see. I don't know. So what? This spins, which should. It's spinning that pretty good. So that leads me to say that the problem's not there, unless it was just super hard to turn over because it hasn't been used in so long, and maybe it just didn't have enough strength to bust that free first. Let's throw this back together and see. The fact that this is slightly stripped shows me that somebody was in here. Probably why it's up for sale. Sitting on the shelf for a long time, and then they were like, man, I kind of want to play with that thing again. And then, boom, doesn't run. Throw it up for sale. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Let's see, I gotta replace this. This is slightly stripped and I'm not about to risk that again. Here goes nothing. Shoot, yeah. Set up makeshift here. So gas tank's loose. I replaced the fuel line just so I got fresh fuel line in there in case there's cracks or something in those I don't notice. And motor's mounted back up. And then what I do with that air filter, there it is. I'll throw the air filter on there and I'm gonna put a fresh glow plug in. Man, if this fires, guys, I'm gonna be so pumped. A little bit in there, some juice. Here goes nothing, guys. I'm getting that problem again. All right. Getting that same problem again. So I don't know what changed since last. All right, guys, I'll pick back up. I gotta look into that. We gotta figure out why that doesn't want to take. What's up? All right, it's day 2. So I just got home. I took the starter back apart and the one-way bearing I took out, and then I sprayed it with some like high evaporating electronic cleaner, and starter seems to be working much better. So pick the camera back up just in case we can get this thing to fire. So servos are still twitching out like crazy, but I think that's just because she's old. So, all right, let's see if we can get this puppy to fire for the first time since 2008. Throw my air filter back on there. Come on. All right, so starter's working much better. The only thing I didn't think of till now was to check the carb settings. So I looked it up today at work. This is 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the low was 2.5. 1, 2.5. Train agrees. So let's see if that makes a difference. It's the first time that thing's ran since 2008. Yes! And the seller said it didn't run. Yes, we got a TMAXX. All right, so it did shut off immediately once I pulled my glow plug. Oh! All right, let's get it fired back up. Oh my God! So it's not wanting to, I'll put this back on. That shouldn't make a difference though. Oh, I'm so pumped. Yes! All right, she's really rich. I was like, what's that noise? It's because the clutch is just spinning like crazy. Oh, man. Yes, 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 yes. All right, this is awesome. Okay, let's lean it out a little bit. I'm gonna go in half a turn, and I'm gonna go in one. All right, she is running, but man, is she dumping some wicked fuel out. A lot of fuel. Let's lean that out a little bit more. She seems to be running great. Dang, she's running good. Oh man, this is absolutely fantastic. 17 years and we got her up and running. I had to clean the one-way bearing. That took care of the easy starter. I was looking at buying a new one and the quickest I could get it was like 3 weeks. And then I just read on a forum that if it slips like that, clean it up and you don't need to buy a new one. Work like a charm. Replace the fuel line. Don't know if it needed it, but this stuff was pretty bad. So new fuel lines on there. Yeah, I'm gonna bolt everything back up and then I still might have a tranny problem. And don't want one of those. Might have a tranny problem. So I'm gonna throw this in there and see if it's just me being an idiot and I'm just not spinning this quick enough. Then that little shoe comes out, engages, and maybe this thing will rip. So I'm gonna install this and I'll bring you back. We'll fire this thing up and see if we can get it to move around. Yes. There's just something about taking something old that just didn't have a life and we just gave it a life back. Ah, I'm freaking pumped. So, all right, let me throw this stuff in there and let's see if this thing can rip. I threw nitro fuel all over my wall. Everything's coated in fuel. Hold on to your hats. We're about to see, does the transmission work? Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, power. It moved. I think I was an idiot and it's fine. Yes. All right. I have no brakes. She's idling. She's idling. And she's freaking driving, guys. But I have no brakes. Because I just threw everything together. And man, is that thing just twitching out. Yes! I'm going to get all my servos straight. Gotta get my brakes. All right, go ahead and admit it. Who's screaming at me in the comments? Because I'm a freaking idiot. Look at this. That's what this was for. It's not a guiding rod. It's for my brake, you dummy. So, okay, I'll bring you back. Go ahead, yell at me in the comments, do whatever. That's fine. We make mistakes. I'm an idiot. I'm eager. I'm moving fast. Jeez. I had to drop the entire tranny again just to get that brake lever back down in there because that pin's got to come out so it drops down and then it like kind of half moons. So when you rotate that, it pushes against the brake. But we're all set. Uh-oh. We got smoke. What happened? Did I hit it too hard out the gate? Seen some smoke. Maybe I'll keep the starter on me. The steering servo is slower than molasses. Look at that. I'm getting like pretty much no response, so I'm gonna update that servo for sure. The throttle too, I can tell it lags pretty bad. All steering. It just don't got the power. That steering servo's shot. It's just too old. I got to replace that. I'm gonna replace it anyways, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace the other servos as well, just to bring that thing up to speed. But engine wise, it's running like a top. You can see it barely is wanting to move, but it just don't got the power to make those wheels turn. This video is long enough already, so I'll just update this and then we'll make a whole separate running video of it. And hopefully I'll have nicer weather by then. Heck yeah, guys. We fixed up a TMAXX and we added it to the collection. And now we're just gonna update it and have some fun with it. I may drop an OS engine in here. I don't know. It's kind of pricey. I don't know. What do you guys think? And also, do you like this style of content? I can make these longer or shorter. I could definitely, because I like fixing up things, and I will continue to find old models and, you know, fix them up if you guys like this kind of stuff. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll check you on the next one. So, all right, see ya.